Are y'all ready?
Ready?
Okay, here we go.
Okay. My name is Bonnie Allin, President and CEO of the Tucson Airport Authority. First, we would like to express our sincere sympathy to the families of the victims of today's event. The airport is still open and will continue to be open for passenger and commercial service as well as other air traffic. For specific information, I would like to turn this over to Chief John Ivanoff, Chief of Public Safety for Tucson Airport Authority.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Ivanoff. I'm the Chief of Public Safety for Tucson Airport Authority. Name is spelled Ivanoff. This afternoon at approximately 12:40, an aircraft, Beechcraft 300, crashed at the Tucson International Airport. The result of the crash was there were 2 fatalities. The identity of the people in the aircraft are being held until next of kin can be advised. The reason for the accident is still under investigation and is unknown at this time. No one outside of the aircraft was injured during the event. The aircraft caught fire. The fire was put out by Tucson Airport Authority Fire Department personnel, eventually assisted by the Tucson Fire Department and by the Air National Guard Fire Department. The NTSB is sending people to Tucson at this time to help us with the investigation of the event. We are at this time obviously very sympathetic and give our greatest condolences to the family members of these victims. And we will be reaching out to them as soon as everyone is properly identified, so there are no mistakes on who it is that we're going to be giving our condolences to. As of this time, I can't offer a reason for the event. It's only a few hours old, and therefore we have a lot of work to do to find out why exactly this occurred. The accident occurred on our commercial apron adjacent to our terminal. However, as Ms. Allen just advised, the airport is continuing to operate while the investigation is ongoing. I can take questions, however, again, let's be clear, there is not a lot I can give you as far as who was on board the aircraft, why it crashed, whether it was landing or taking off. I can't give you any of that because, again, that's all a matter of investigation, and if I misspeak, that would be a disservice to those people who just perished.
Right, so you're not in a position to really give us even a rough idea of the path the plane was on when things went wrong?
I cannot. It hit the ground and it skidded for some distance before coming to rest on fire.
Can you tell us if the 2 people that died in this incident are men, woman?
I cannot, because we still have to investigate that part.
But did it actually hit in an area away from runways, taxiways? It was in the commercial apron, you said?
That's correct.
Can you tell us about the type of aircraft?
It was Beechcraft 300.
Can you give us the tail number?
I cannot.
Is that a single, a twin?
Honestly, it's hard for me to tell. I believe it was a single engine aircraft.
Are they local? Are they local people, or they were?
I can't answer that. I can't answer that because we are still trying to identify them. That hasn't been done yet. The scene is frozen. As you all know, when an incident like this occurs, the NTSB starts looking into it and investigating it rather thoroughly. They have to. Again, it's a service to the people who perished. We want to make sure that we do this right. So the NTSB has asked us to freeze the scene and to hold it until they get here and they begin their investigation to find out what exactly happened and why it happened. Until then, I'm afraid I can't talk about gender or who they are or tail numbers or anything else because all of the next of kin have not been notified yet.
Was there any radio traffic that might reveal anything helpful?
We will be looking into that, obviously. Yeah, any kind of radio traffic with the tower, we will look into that. Any type of pictures that people may have taken, we'll be looking into that as well. That's all part of the process. We're trying to gather as much information as we can.
Are you able to describe, for example, if we head out and try to find the best spot where maybe we can broadcast the scene of this accident, are you able to describe what's going on out there, what we should expect to see?
Not until we notify the next of kin. I don't want you all taking pictures of an aircraft that is damaged to this extent with human beings in there without the next of kin knowing what's going on. That would be unfair to them, and I can't do that.
Some already may have footage of that.
I'm
Now,
sorry?
I think some already may have footage of that.
It's very possible, but that's not provided by me.
In terms of airport operations, we understand that everything's essentially normal, but it may have affected the parking garage?
The parking garage is affected only in that it's an entry and egress route. There's a roadway that runs next to the parking garage. We've got we were forced to because of smoke and the chemical agent that the fire department used to put the fire out. We had to close that area down, so vehicles driving by or people standing in the area would not be hit by that smoke or by that, any of the chemical agent.
But if your car's in there, you can get it out?
Yes, absolutely. That's not a
If you want to
problem.
park there, can you park?
I'm sorry?
If you want to park there, can you park?
Not right now.
How badly damaged is the airplane?
It's completely destroyed.
We will, as we get additional information, we will certainly pass this on to you. Jesse will keep you informed, and we will have regular briefings as we learn more and going forward, and especially once the NTSB arrives.
Do you know when to expect NTSB?
NTSB should be here within a few hours. They mustered immediately out of Phoenix and we're heading this way.
John, are you able to talk about the weather conditions under having aircrafts under high winds? Are you able to comment on that?
It's windy outside, but that doesn't, I can't comment on whether that affected the flight path of this aircraft or not. I have no idea. It's aircraft flying these kinds of winds all the time with no problem. So I can't say that that was a contributing factor or not. I don't know enough about the pilot. I don't know enough about what happened at that exact moment in time. That's again what we're trying to figure out.
How strong are the winds and what are they relative to the runway? Crosswind, not crosswind?
Well, they're blowing from the south, but again, I have no idea which direction the aircraft was taking off or landing from. I don't know where it was going. They haven't got that part yet.
How strong are they?
I have no idea.
They're clear, just.
Yeah, it's windy.
Yeah.
I don't know how high the wind is going. I'd be guessing, and I don't want to do that. We'll be getting all of that information from the tower. Normally, we will talk to the tower about exact weather conditions at the time of the event, and it'll all be part of the police report.
All right, thank you, everyone.
Okay.